Jesus. Look rough. Okay. Anyways. Okay. S- I didn't announce going live, so I wouldn't be surprised if probably nobody shows up. So just wanted to chill out for a little bit. You know, hang out. Um, I am tired. Not as tired as I was yesterday though. So hey Kuma. Hey Transforma. Where was the schedule segment in your video? I didn't have it. I just grabbed my phone and I was like, I'm just gonna go live for a little bit because I have a little bit of time before I have to head out. It's like, why not? I'm sure somebody will stop by and talk with me. How are y'all doing? How's your afternoon? Did you have a good Tuesday? What did y'all think about my most recent video? Do y'all have any feedback? I've got a little bit of negative feedback on this one. So, out of context. I have been a fan of you since your heavy rain video. You can't just sick this stream on me last minute. I was going to get the positive momentum going. Sorry, y'all. Gosh, I can't always follow a schedule. No, sometimes people at my job leave early, and so, like, there's nobody in the office, so I'll just go live once in a while, very randomly, and it's on my phone. So, you know, is what it is. Just chilling, hanging out. Hey, Mansonex. Still working. I like this video. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was getting like some a little bit of like negative feedback on that, which is fine. Um, it's fine, and I feel like I responded to them appropriately. And if didn't agree with some of the things that I had to say, that's fine. Where am I from? I am from the South, South United States. Where are you from, Mantonex? I also wanted to talk to y'all about. I don't know if y'all saw my post on my community page about me selling some art coming up soon. Because I'm trying to it's so embarrassing, y'all. Because I was literally gonna go because I got, like so, okay, I'm gonna go get my glasses this weekend. I I hate it. I hate it because things are constantly popping up in my life. Everything's breaking, let me just say that. Everything is breaking. Literally, if something can break in my house or, like, in my life, it's broken. And so it's just the worst. And so I'm gonna in about a week, I'm gonna like put up a post about like some art that I'm selling. So maybe I could like get a little bit of money towards going my glasses if anybody wants to buy art. If not, I'm gonna have to wait till like late next month, late like October to get my eyes checked and get my glasses. Because I have like a really bad stigmatism in this eye. And so the glasses are really thick, and so I have to get, like, certain prescriptions, and this eye too, it has to be, like, very particular, and I really, like my eye's real sensitive, and so I have to get the like, where they transition lenses till they go to the, from this to dark in the sun, and so even more so. And so I was like, let me sell some art. Let me put some money in my little savings and sell some art, and that should I should be able to get enough to get my eyes checked like in the next week or so, hopefully. Um, or well, maybe after next week because I need to draw some more stuff. Do y'all have any suggestions on what I should draw? What was the criticism? I'm curious because I didn't think you missed anything. The criticism on my video, hi Evo, um, was that Phil didn't mean to say didn't mean the word, slave on LTG. He didn't mean it um in a in like a racist way. He just meant it like, he would have said it for any race. And so me being a detractor and trying to take his words out of context is what makes detractors look bad. And I argued with this person and I was like, "Well, I'm not taking anything out of context. He did say it and he caught himself." I don't think that I openly even said it in my video that what he said was openly racist, but it was definitely the wrong word to use when you know that you're talking about an African American man doing work for free, right? Like, you shouldn't say that. Even Phil caught himself and knew that he shouldn't be saying that. And so, I don't know. I was like, like, are you expecting me to give Phil the benefit of the doubt? I'm not gonna do that. He doesn't deserve it. You know what I mean? Bought a pumpkin today, it's time to get spooky. Oh my gosh, Sam, I love that. Is it like a pumpkin like this? Or is it like just a regular little pumpkin? Somebody sent 100 something. Fire Sports Card 88 sent. What is that? Thank you so much. I don't know what that is. But thank you so much, Fire Sports Card, so much for that. Um, but Phil also has a recorded history of racism and well-known grudges against LTG, and he's drunk. It's callous at the bare minimum. It is. And I was like, he himself knew that he screwed up using that particular word for that situation. I'm not out here saying, "Oh my god, that was so racist. He called him a slave because he's racist." No, I'm just saying, like, Phil is an adult. Phil's an adult that has a track record of being actually saying racist things. And so for him to say that in that context, no, sir. That is not okay. It's just screwed up because Phil himself can't handle any form of criticism. No. Phil would have banned the people that were in my comments, they would have gotten banned by Phil. I don't believe in that though. Even like I don't know if y'all have seen my video of reading the what was that? His incel manifesto. Y'all, those comments were bad. I got called so much stuff in that video. Like, every man that hated women came onto that video and came at me. And, like, it's fine, like, I'm not really, like I was a little hurt at some of it because 'cause I'm like, I literally made this video as a woman reacting to this incel manifesto and trying to explain how it's really impactful and it's gross, you know? Hi, anonymous user. You did. You managed to make a live for the first time. So happy to have you here. But yeah, if y'all want to see some crazy comments where I really should have banned some people because they were just being nasty, but I don't believe in that. Unless you're being like Darich, being like, unless you are like Darich and nasty, just plain nasty, doxing people, that's the only time that I will block you and ban you from my channel. Otherwise, I don't care. Like, you have every right to voice your opinion, even if it makes me wrong. I don't mind being wrong, you know? Hi, Torn. Torn Wong. Stuff like that makes more sense when you realize that a lot of detractors were once fans of Phil. There is a reason they found him so entertaining at one point. You're right, Audrey. You are right. I mean, Like, Phil turned a lot of people against him, you know? I feel like I've said that a lot. Like, Phil has turned a lot of people against him. So, is your wig from Shein? What? That's silly. But yes, I know a lot of people I know a lot of people that were fans of Phil, and he banned them for them telling him the truth. Which when you have, like, a relationship with a creator, right? You want to be able to feel like you can tell them, "Hey, man, maybe you should cut that out." "Maybe you should cut that out. Not do that. Don't do that. Let's do something," but you can't do that with him. You're not allowed to criticize him. That's not your place in his little realm, you know? Watch some Snort Hogan. Phil calling LTG a slave is wild, to say the least. Yeah. And it was just the way, like, I even said it in my video, it was just the way that he decided to deliver that. I was like, "Whoa." At first, the first thing that when called LTG a slave, I was like, "He did not just say that." I had to, like, go back and rewind it on that part. And then when y'all, let's talk about where he said that he burst all the time. Let's talk about that. Like, that solidified for me, in my opinion, that I don't think Cat's there no more. What do y'all think? Because there's no way a married man would say that, especially Phil. Phil is the person that is always pushing in people's face, "I'm married. I'm married, and I have a wife." Always pushing that, but he hasn't lately, and he didn't then. The thing is Phil blows up over the smallest bits of criticism. Then when someone said GTA with mods doesn't look any different, Phil responded with, "Are you blind?" He literally can't he literally can't he literally can't handle any sort of criticism, which is crazy. "I like your taped glasses, you should be a mummy for Halloween." Thanks, Dante. I'm trying I'm trying, okay, y'all, like, it's so embarrassing, like, because they broke again, like, they broke worse, and so I had to get tape more, like, on the I hate it, I was literally gonna go get my glasses, my eyes checked this weekend. Life lifed again, and we have to get I don't even wanna talk about it. Let me just say that I love owning my home, but shit happens constantly, and it's just been, like, constantly lately, like, the past month and a half. When my glasses broke, everything in the world seemed to fall apart. It's awful, it's so dumb. Man's back on Cornhub. Oh, yeah, 100%. Hey, nobody. That's the husband. Hello, husband. So, anyways, yeah. What did Phil had said he hasn't mentioned anything about that, have y'all noticed? And did y'all okay, at the end of my video, I don't know if y'all had caught this, I had mentioned something that my husband mentioned to me. Yes, nobody, that was what we were just talking about. And we were talking about I wanted to bring up about that super chat that you said that he had gotten during his, like, Sonic playthrough the other day. Where the person was like, "Hey, Phil, would you have a drink with Knuckles? Also, is Kat working out with you also so she can get fit too?" And how he only acknowledged the top part about Knuckles. He was like, "Yeah, I'd have a drink with Knuckles," and didn't acknowledge the rest about Kat. Y'all, there's no way she's there. There's no way this man is still married. There's no way. What'd you say, Anonymous? I cringe whenever Philbert tries to flex his muscles. I'm out of shape, but I don't cope by saying, "I'm healthy." Oh my gosh, and he's about to I wanna see what he gets for this Indian food thing because I wanna see how many calories this man is about to consume. I too am not the most healthy person. I'm trying to get back on track with that. I'm trying to make small changes in my life to kind of, like, try to get back on track without overwhelming myself. Um, so but like you said, we're not over here flexing and being weird. Like, it's just weird. He doesn't and yeah, nobody. He doesn't call Cat by her name. It's like, "My wife." It's like, "Why can't you say her name? You haven't said Cat in forever." It's weird. Yeah, this health era is wild. Freaking it's awful. It's bad. He's legit sitting down and sticking his arms out trying to look thin and fit. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. 5 head, yes, Junior. Yes. Ugh. Hey, Laugh Station. No, he's still playing. He's been stuck at, like he's at 340 still. He's been at 340 for a while because I think Lisa Lou came and gave him, like, that $50, tip, and yeah, hi, softball girl. Divorced dad arc for Phil. Oh my gosh. Because now he's trying to, like, work out, better himself, like, he's trying to attract another mate, y'all. It's really weird. He legit admitted to not working out for a week plus because he had an injury throwing the trash. Oh, he hyperextended his arm, and he didn't wanna push himself, you know? People used to ask him about exercising, and he would say stuff like, "I go grocery shopping and walk around." And it's like, "Bro." And that's what my husband had said. He's probably just taking the long way to go throw trash and is considering that a workout for the day. Phil has been saying "my wife" a lot more recently, just like when he referred to Panda as "my ex." Yeah. Isn't that weird? Dark Wind just came from PWR stream, Lord, his numbers dropped. Really? I really haven't been keeping up with him lately, like, that's a little bit of a icky path that I try to stay away from. Who gets Jasper on the weekend? Well, cause like, isn't Jasper, like, more close to Cat? I said he'd hurt himself with free weights. Oh my god. Cause he has no idea, and I feel like he would try to, like, lift too high because he's too confident in himself, and he would really hurt himself. Phil shouldn't try to attract another mate, only iced coffee would probably marry him. Oh, yeah, for sure. Don't forget Phil supporting a female YouTuber, Cat when oh my gosh! Y'all, I feel like that got so overlooked, the early bird thing, like, that got, like, plastered over so fast because Phil didn't acknowledge it. Like, he did and when he doesn't acknowledge something like that, that's how you know it's bad. That's how you know it's bad. He can't even name workouts. He gets hurt, play difficult games. Oh my god, his thumb was hurt from when he was playing, freaking Silk Song, and he's playing Silk Song right now. Has he complained about it at all? I haven't been watching him. So you're telling me there's a chance with me and Phil? Yes, Demolition. Honestly, now is the prime time. It's because Early Bird immediately distanced herself from him. Yeah, she did. Bless her heart. I actually she's a good creator. If y'all haven't watched her stuff, she's a good creator. I suggest her. She's got good videos. Hi, I like your glasses. Oh, thanks, fish. Assassin. I appreciate it. The early bird thing, Becky in the DMs, no way Cat would tolerate that. Right? She's like well known for being like an insecure girl, right? Like, I don't know. That would not roll over if you actually had your wife there still, you know? I'm not gay, I think. I like your whole vibe. Thanks, God Magnus. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's a bunch of simps standing up for him, giving him money to a female streamer. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, but like that's different if you're married. And like it's one thing to give money when you're married to somebody and like you're not getting your wife involved with like who she is and y'all both watch her, maybe you both enjoy her as a person and y'all both agree to give her some money. That's different. But you know that's not what happened. Please, not at all. Let's test that GDG. Oh my god. Y'all. I don't know, Phil has probably broken Cat to the point where he might step out on. Yeah, quiet times. I mean, I really wouldn't doubt that at all. I'm gay and I know this for a fact. Good for you, Evo. You know yourself. That's oh my god, God Magnus. Y'all stop when he makes when he makes shit like that such a big deal. Yes. It's like weird because he all the stuff that he would usually make a big deal suddenly isn't a big deal anymore. And it's just off-putting. Findom. Who? Cat? Bland, if DSP asks you about OBS for the I will. I will run and I'm gonna tell an adult. Who wants to be my designated adult for that situation? I'm wondering how Phil's liver still functions. Oh my god. I really don't understand it. I'm allowed to change my mind, guys. Oh yeah, all of y'all say hello to nobody. Say hello to the husband. He's big chillin', you know? Yeah, if Phil transitioned, he could just do Findom for a job. Oh my god. Ew, imagine? Yes, nobody is on the way. The husband is on the way to pick me up. So I am waiting for him. Tell him to hurry up, guys. Put put an emote in the chat to tell him to hurry up. Not Phil Dom. That's so funny. Phil Dom. God, my eye burns. I don't always advertise I work as a support, but I'd help you out if asked. Thank you. I will I just need a designated adult to go to y'all, do I have a freaking cyst in my eye? Oh my god, I think I do. Y'all, don't look at me. Yeah, yeah, there we go. That's the emote I want. The flaming weenie. The flaming weenie. Nobody, so you watch DSP too? It's a married to tractor thing. You should stream together. I know, Darkwind, because I don't know if you were here for my last live. We were talking about my Halloween marathon. I think we said on the 25th of October. The husband will be on the stream with me, and we have like a special surprise for all that. So it'll be fun. Tell your tell your my husband if Phil ever slides into your DMs, that'll teach Dave. Oh, nobody would tell me, play along, play along. I can't. He can't be a trusted assigned adult. I like your Halloween office decor. Oh yeah, thank you. I can't let me hide the folders right there. But yes, I have all my Halloween decor. It's up all year. I don't ever take it down. Husband, I was planning on making you my cat. Let's DoorDash the Taco Bell decades. Oh my god, stop. That is so funny. Hi, monkey. Wait, is that Jacob? Hold on. Jacob, what are you doing in here? It is my favorite time of the year, yes. Oh my gosh, it is Jacob. Quiet times, I got DSP Riz for real, for real. Dude, that is so funny. Let's DoorDash the entire Taco Bell case menu. That's so funny. Uh, I'm tired, y'all. I want to see how much Indian food Phil is going to order. I want to know. Because, guys, did y'all see how much food he ordered from Little Caesars? I think somebody on TikTok did not TikTok, good lord, on, Twitter did the math on, like, the calories. Oh my gosh, it was like I looked at how much food he ordered. I have 3 kids that eat solids and a baby, and then it's me and my husband. That much food from Little Caesars literally would have fed us for the week. I would have been able to send my boys with food from that for their lunch for school, and they would have had enough home to come home to for dinner for, like, the week. How much DS how much DSPF up every one of his fast food orders? Oh my gosh. How much the question is, how how often do you think Phil says that like, how much do you like, that he refunds part of the order? How often do you think he does that? Phil can't handle real Indian food. He's not I hope he gets something that's super spicy. Copious amounts, no doubt. Oh god, we're gonna get a diarrhea story, anything but that, no. Like, I hope not. You Indian food, especially if it's, like, super authentic, it's got, like, a bunch of spices that, like especially people like Phil, there's like, your body's not able to handle it, you know? Like, it's just a lot of spices that you don't typically eat in your diet, and it's all at once. So, naturally, if you're not used to it, it's gonna mess your stomach up. Phil says he never asked for refunds. Cap, I'm gonna use the new age word. That is not true. I believe it. I got Taco Bell the other day. There was a 2 for 1 offer for some burritos, so I saved those for later. I got 2 meals out of that order. Right, Evo? See, good for you. I I don't know. I hope Phil had a lot of leftovers from all of that Little Caesars that he got. I hope, because that was an insane amount of food. When he talks shit about his last DoorDash driver. Oh my gosh, you guys, y'all saw that Phil was getting mad at his DoorDash driver when he got Popeyes because the DoorDash driver wasn't answering his text. And it's like, dude, the dude is driving. The guy's driving. What do you want him to do? Text you while he's driving? I don't understand. Just craps about it. Phil writes off DoorDash as a business expense. Oh my god, imagine. I got authentic Indian food by me, like straight up authentic and mild as white people's hot and spicy. Wait, so you made it? He trashes a lot of food that he doesn't eat from what I've seen. It's shocking. Yeah, he does. He does. He's got the palate of a 4-year-old. And even then, my 4-year-old daughter eats better than he does. He gets mad at the driver trying to get into a gated community, right? And then he's like, "Well, he didn't even need to speak English." And I'm like, "Okay, well, maybe help him." Like, don't be an ass, okay? Phil's a definition of main character syndrome. Oh my gosh, yeah, he is. Wrongfully so. He is the main character of his life. Where's my purse? Pretty sure the husband should be my husband should be getting here soon. Oh, what the F? Oh, he's down the street, guys. Let me close my laptop. Guys, I got this coffee today. I didn't drink. I'm saving it, so I might drink it tomorrow. Look, 2 coffees in 1 for 2 days. Wow. Phil could never. You're cool. I love your energy. Darkwood, you're so sweet. Thank you. I like having you here. Thank you for being here. I was super late because of that coffee. Sorry. I'll drink it. Make sure your husband didn't mess up your order. 2 coffees? Okay, Miss Moneybags. No. No, this is just 1 coffee. I was just saying, like, I'll get 2 coffees out of 1 because I might drink the rest of this tomorrow. I'll put it in my fridge at home and then add ice to it in the morning. It'll be like I got another coffee. So 2 for 1, you know? Main character syndrome is just narc shit, to be honest. My ex was a bit like that too. Narcissists believe they are the center of the world. It never fails. Coffee's fault, guys. Yeah, coffee's fault that, like, I couldn't finish it. Not my fault. His eating face makes it look like he is being tortured. Oh my god. Even more so, his when he's drinking something, it looks like it hurts. He looks like he's in pain when he's drinking, like, just water. Water. A fridge? Okay, Miss Money. Like, wow, you got a fridge? Wow. That's so silly. Well, I was on live for a little bit longer than I thought I was gonna be. I thought maybe this would only be like 20, 15 minutes of me just kinda chilling and talking to y'all, but it lasted a little bit longer. So I'm glad for that. Filtered water, yeah, out of his what does he call it? It's not a what does he call it? What is that thing that he uses? He and it's not somebody remind me what it's called. Do you think you'll ever cover a LTG? You know, I have caught up on, like, some of the LTG stuff, and I don't know. Maybe eventually. Um, he has crossed over into the LTG I mean, into the DSP verse, and I don't know. Mm. We'll see. We'll see. That was a good shot. Proceeds to make a face. I was going to vomit. Oh my god. When he was drinking, and there was one marathon in particular. I think it was his birthday marathon where he cried. It looked like he was gonna throw up. Impromptu Q&A. The husband is here, so I'll answer a couple questions. If it does really hurt Phil to eat and drink, good. I hope he suffers every time. That's a gin. Nobody's gonna convince me that's gin. Mm, I hope not. Cheesecloth. It catches all the germs in the water. Is that what it is? Ew. Tofia is interesting. Oh my gosh. If y'all want good Tofia coverage, I watched this fella, he's a Canadian and he covers her. He's called Maple Leap. Not Leaf, it's Leap, Maple Leap. He does really good coverage of her. Um, I thought about covering her, but God, it's just she's all over the place, y'all. Like I don't know. DSP verse, the Snortax, you know. You too, Oscaros. Have a good afternoon. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know, I'm talking shit. Okay. Does hubby know the front gate to go to? Yeah, he does. Thank God. I don't gotta get onto him. That's clever. Leaping Lemur does great coverage to works with. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I watch Leaping Lemur. Captain Save a Ho. Hi. I just show up and hope it's the right place. For real. I'm gonna turn the light off, y'all. It's gonna get real dark. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I just turned off my lamp, not the actual. Whatever. Smokey, yes. Smokey and Kiwi are good people to watch. I really like Maple Leap. because he, like, keeps up with her, like, constantly, and so if you really wanna know what's going on in that bitch's life, which she's crazy. She's a whole different kinda crazy. Saturated context or oh my gosh, World of T-shirts, I can't even talk about that without making me feel sad. But hi, Amy. But yeah, guys, I am going to go. I am walking out. Make sure I didn't forget anything. Did I forget anything? No. Okay. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk to y'all soon. Keep an eye out on me um selling my art here soon, like I told y'all about, probably within a week. And if y'all have any art suggestions, I have a post on my community page. Y'all can make suggestions there. But otherwise, see y'all later. Bye.